Okay, guys, before we do start this video, just look outside. You look outside. You want to know how dark it is? Like that's pretty dark. Just close the shutters. Now you want to know what time it is? I'll show you. It is 6:51. Wait, can you guys see that? 6:51. What's up? Romania. Let's look at the women's side. It just slipped from my fingers. Nothing slipped from my fingers. It's metaphorical, okay? The Romanian women's side they could have made the playoffs, but the last match day they kind of didn't win, you know? So yeah, Romania, they kind of didn't qualify. And I'm just now realizing that I should have opened up the top two Romanian leagues. Romania League 1. And let's go into there. And Romania League 2. And let's go into there. It is also a good time to mention that you may have heard of this team, but they are no longer around. Rest in peace, Astra Giorgio. The side made it to the Europa League twice and even to the knockouts on one occasion, but are now no longer a side, falling 19-0 and 13-0 losses in the third division of Romanian football. Rest in peace, Astra Giorgio. You'll be deeply missed. How did the men's side do? So, of course, the Romanian men's side is not in the World Cup, and they did actually get quite close, getting third, only bottling it on the final match day to Iceland, who drew to Liechtenstein. I'm pretty sure it was Iceland. To North Macedonia. We all know North Macedonia did in the playoffs, right? So what's happening? What is happening in the Romanian league? League 1. And currently going to what would be the relegation zone would be Mioveni with 8 points in last. Universitatea Cluj with 14 points in 15th. Shindia Targol, ... because it's probably more, but Google doesn't want to show it, with 15 points in 14th. But they have won their last 4 games. And now they're only 4 wins of the league, so, yeah. Arad with 16 points in 13th. Universitatea Craiova 1948 with 16 points in 12th. Agres Pișeti with 17 points in 11th. Voluntari with 17 points in 10th. Surprising, Botoșani with 18 points in 9th. Another surprising one, Sepsi, who lost their last 3 games in 9th, and with 19 points in 8th. And then Petrol with 20 points in 7th. And what would be making the championship area would be FCSB with 20 points in 6th, winning their last 4 games. Hermannstadt with 23 points in 5th. Universitatea Craiova with 24 points in 4th. CFR 1907 Cluj with 28 points in 3rd. Rapid Bucharesti with 29 points in 2nd. And Forward Constasta with 34 points in 1st, with only 1 loss. Yeah, recent games, yeah. Not much to say. Cluj and FCSB are in Europe and will be playing tomorrow. They are respectably playing against FCSB is playing against Anderlecht in their last 2 games. We were both 5-0 losses to Silkeborg. And CFA 1907 Cluj was Sivasspor. And their last games were 2-0 win over Slavia Praga and a 1-0 win over Slavia Praga. FCSB in the table sit 4th with West Ham, Silkeborg, and Anderlecht ahead of them. In that order, by the way, of course. And Cluj sits 2nd with Sivasspor ahead of them, and then Slavia Praga and Balkani behind them. So this will make for some interesting matches. Some early predictions. I do think Cluj will get a draw, and FCSB will get lost. I'm not really hopeful for Romania, In the second league, there isn't really much to go off, but like the big teams to look out for: Studia Bucharest. I think that's probably what's gonna stay on. Unre Dej Utilol, Sacre Regia, Lassi, Unre Shibolia, and Slatina, who's at 7th. And a team that we probably have heard of before, Dinamo Bucharesti, are now in 11th place in the second division and are actually in the Cupa Romania this year, who are third in their group with Sepsi, Voluntari, Universitatea Craiova, 1948, Unrea Slobozia. I'm recording, Sophia. And Petrolol in 6th. They sit third with 1 point and a 0-0 draw versus Universitatea Craiova, 1948. So again, yeah, not really much to say anymore about Romania. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good game. Pretty good. Peace.